So if you're watching this before, during or after Christmas, then Merry Christmas to you. And by the end of this video, I'll give you a present. But before I get into that, I just want to update and share with you what happened this year. Overall, you know, the pandemic, a lot of people are stuck at home, and a lot of people are dealing with mental health issues. And you might be facing your own issues, okay? Can be financial struggles, can be family struggles, can be health issues, which I've dealt with this year. There was a health scare, which I had to spend like $1,000 on. After that health scare, I started to bring myself on vacations. I start to buy the things that I want. Before that, I wouldn't buy things for myself because I'm like, you haven't reached that stage yet, you gotta work harder. Then it's like endless. Once I reach that goal, then I'll be like, you know, you didn't work hard enough, so you don't deserve that reward. So I wouldn't buy things for myself, but I would buy things for my family. But I wouldn't buy things for myself. But after that health scare, I would say it's a blessing in disguise. Of course, nobody wants to be sick, right? After that health scare, I started to treat myself nicer. So that's one thing. Another thing is that if you have been on this channel for quite some time now, you know that being on social media is a given, right? When you put yourself out there, people are going to say things that are not so nice. And of course, there are a lot of nice people, which I'm grateful for. Because yesterday I talked to some creators, and a lot of them also said that, oh, because of hate comments, sometimes I cannot sleep. And some of them said that, oh, when I read those comments, I really want to cry. I was talking to a few creators, like we have a community yesterday, and I was like, you feel like you want to cry? Because you know what? I literally break down. And it's hard for me to say this, but I have been calling the mental health helpline almost every month this year, which I've never done before. Every day there are people calling me all kinds of things. Like, I've heard it all, like people talking about the way I look ugly as shit, and then like a lot of things. Accent, of course, those are given. I cannot remove my Singaporean accent, okay? Most of the time people just call me scam. They just watch one video and then they call me scam. And if you have been on this channel for quite some time now, you would know my intentions, you would know what I've been through to get to where I am. Like, for example, just something as simple as speaking on stage, which I do a lot. Even before YouTube, I was a speaker. And the thing is, there is a whole industry for professional speakers. Like, it is not like teaching. It's a completely different thing. Teachers are teachers, speakers are speakers. So I actually spent more than 5 years, 5 to 6 years, training myself how to become a proper speaker. Like how to speak on camera, how to speak on stage, what not to say, how to teach so that people can understand. Like, I need to train for 5 years. 5 years. Because I have really bad social anxiety, so it took me longer. So I have many different public speaking mentors. I trained myself for 5 to 6 years, and a lot of people don't see that. They just assume that I can just come on camera and go on stage and talk just like that. And also, a lot of people don't know that I went to university in Singapore and pursued a degree in banking and finance. After graduation or during school, I would spend money on books, courses. Okay, tons of books and courses. So add all those investment on myself to learn about the financial markets. I would say today it went all the way up to 70,000. Before this, it was like 65,000. Now I believe it's 70,000. Because a lot of people don't watch my vlog, so people don't really see what I do behind the scenes to constantly work on myself. If I'm a scam, why is it that I go to Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia? I do all those talks for free, I don't earn a single cent, and then come back just like that. I spend weeks to prepare for those overseas talks, not to earn a single cent. There were so many event organizers, I cannot count how many, even brokers who told me, by the way, Karen, if you want to speak in our event, don't you want to sell anything at the end of it? I'm like, no. People don't see that. If you have been on this channel for quite some time now, you're on my Instagram, I'm so sorry. I had like so many breakdowns. It's not like I intentionally turn on the camera, okay, let me just, you know, on Instagram live 2 times this year. I think it was 3 times. I wouldn't say I'm entirely happy. I would just say that this year, I'm just grateful. Okay, I'm just grateful. Grateful because during this pandemic, not only can I spend more time with family, but also I can donate a lot to people, to the poor. Okay, like every time I go on vacation, I try to see if there's any like people on the streets who need some money. I would just give those people in the hotel, those people who deliver food, I'll just tip everybody. Okay, but of course if their service is bad, I wouldn't tip. Okay, if I'm broke as shit, I cannot do that. That's why I always tell you, you need to be rich. And also I can tell you that my trading is consistent. End of the year, didn't blow any accounts, profitable. End of the year, win rate still maintain the same, around 45%. 45% only. My risk to reward is 1:3, 1:4, so it covers up. Okay, so that's why I don't really focus on win rate anymore. My present for you. Okay, you know how I told you that at one point in time my mental health was going down, you know, during the I think a few months ago, and I couldn't even like film a video a lot of days. I could not even edit, because even if I don't read comments online, when I go out, there are literally people that I don't know. They would walk up to my mom because they are my mom's friend. Then some of them, not all of them, they would tell my mom, how come your daughter look like a boy? Don't know whether it's boy or girl. Then they just walk away. And do you know how much that hurts? A lot of times strangers, they are not so nice. That's why sometimes I don't like to go out a lot. I'm afraid to go out on some days because I'm scared that people will judge the way I look. So 2022, I want to make a promise to you, okay, to you, to publish more videos that will benefit you, not just like memes. I'll make a promise to you to publish a certain video topic, and there are a lot of different topics that I can publish. So all the different things I can publish over here. There are certain videos that I like doing more. There are some videos that I don't enjoy doing because it's just not fun to edit. Okay, first type video, technical analysis. Alright, just ignore the words on the side because this is a hotel notepad. Second type of video, fundamental analysis. Okay. Third type of video, risk management. I know you don't like this, but this is what is good for you. Third type of video, trading psychology. Trader interviews. I don't know whether you like the interviews or not with my friends. You know, a lot of my friends, they work in investment banks as traders. Sentiment analysis. I know you also don't like this. Intermarket analysis. And what is this? General trading hacks and tips. You know, those like 5 tips on how you can do this, do that, you know, those kind of videos. And the final one, market analysis and live trades. Now, there are a lot of people who complain, why don't you do live trades? If I'm a scalper, day trader, I can do live trades because I open today, I can close later. Agree with me? But because I'm a long-term trader, I open today, then we need to wait a few days for my trade to close. So long, bye-bye. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm a scalper, I will live trade for you every day. So I'm gonna focus on one of these topics. I'm gonna put everything into here. And then we are going to pick, okay? I think I should fold it. Should I fold it? Fold it just like that and then put everything inside. Then we mix everything. I'm not gonna look, okay? Okay, let's mix it out a little bit. And then we're gonna put on our center head for good luck. Okay, for good luck. Mix it up a little bit more. I'm just gonna pick one, okay? And then I'm gonna focus more on that topic. Just make sure I cannot see what I'm picking. Okay, let's pick this one. Let's see what this. What? Are you controlling what I pick? Technical analysis it is then. Then at the end of next year, I'm going to pick one more time again. And if it's technical analysis again, I'm gonna tear this piece off. Because you know, online there are too many TA videos, technical analysis videos, and you know how hedge fund, forex traders trade. They focus a lot on economic indicators and fundamental analysis. The top hedge fund managers, there's a reason why they are using economic indicators to make their big trades that make them billions. And mental health is very important during this pandemic. I just want to let you know that it is okay to not be okay. If this whole entire year you felt so sad and down that you could not be productive, you only did a little bit of things every now and then, but you still woke up every day, you still do your chores, you still survive, that in itself is already a good thing. Because you chose to be strong, you did not give up on life, that in itself is already an achievement. Don't beat yourself up for not being productive during this pandemic, because some people, when they are like depressed, they cannot do anything. They cannot even get out of bed. Don't need to feel guilty, because everybody is walking their own journey. Everybody has their own life. Most of the time, what you see on camera is not what it seems. Because certain people, they are very happy on social media, like, wow, good relationship, then nice car, but then behind the scenes, they are quarreling all the time, then they are very sad people. If you feel that this year is not productive, then do better next year. Okay, do better next year. For now, it's the holidays, just, you know, treat yourself better. Treat yourself better. If you cannot work hard, it's okay. If you feel like you have let your family down, then be better next year, so that you can give them a better life in the following year or in a few years' time. You might be slower than other people, but at least you're moving. At least you're moving. You're not completely giving up, because there's so many people in this world who just give up and just stop. But you are still moving. Then that in itself is an achievement. You should bring yourself on a holiday. Reward yourself, okay? Okay, so with that, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and I hope that the year of 2022 will be better for you, financially, spiritually, and everything. Everything, okay? Everything. Okay, so with that, talk to you in the next video. Bye.